All right. Let's start with the first one. Second.
So sorry if the game is a bit laggy. That's just how my game is. So the replay is also going to be a little laggy.
Oh, okay. All right. Good that you mentioned it. All right. Let's see. Nice. Nice. Letting you go for your teammate. It's great. Yeah, that's definitely your boss spot to go for. Nice demo. What you could have done in that situation, because no, it's actually fine. But normally you'd probably oh, no, right. Hold on. Why is this on the screen? All right, I can't do anything.
Uh,
Oh, yeah. I think it's fine. Yeah, right. What you probably want to do in this situation is rotate to the back post, so your teammate can push up, and you'll be back behind him.
okay.
The demo in this case is also fine because it's an attacker less, but after you've done the demo, drive to the other side, because if you also go behind this guy, you and your teammate are both at the same spot.
Okay. Makes sense.
All right. Yeah, you almost never want to go into your own net like this. You can
Okay.
just rotate like that. Your teammate should rotate a bit more behind you. But he
Yeah,
probably,
I don't know what I was doing.
yeah, like normally it's fine if you end up in their goal and do that and just flick out of it to get back to rotation. But doing it in your own net, like it's only a possibility if like an attacker comes right at you and you're already here, so you can't turn and challenge. Um, the only thing you can do is drive into your own goal and try to stop it in that case. But that's really difficult. I don't think you should be doing that.
Okay.
Like, just never go into the top side of your net.
Okay.
Nice. Yes, staying middle to receive the pass. Yeah, if the ball ends up on that side of the field, you don't necessarily have to go to that side of the field instantly, because your teammate also goes for the ball. So what you could have done
Oh,
in the situation, just rotate again back post, because if this guy and this guy have a 50, that's gonna be up on his wall probably, or in the air. If he clears it to your corner, you have to drive with the ball. But if you come from this side, you have a much easier time saving this ball in the future.
okay.
Because now you're again going this way. But if you
Yeah.
went to the other side, you would have had more speed, um, and you didn't have to turn this much. But it's fine in this situation. Nice. Nice try. Triple commit action. But you can.
Was that supposed to be my ball that, or should I have let my other teammate go for that?
Yeah, this is a really difficult case because the ball ends up basically, if you have the field like this, the ball gets cleared from here basically in a bit to you. So it's definitely your ball to go for, and you can hit it mid-air over here, and this teammate could have driven like that towards this side of the field. So he shouldn't go for this, but you should go for this in high-level lobbies. I don't know how mechanical you are. Like, are you hitting these balls often, or is it difficult still?
So uh, passing plays, receiving a pass is a little hard for me right now. I can usually hit it, but I can't aim it toward the goal.
Yeah, okay. In this situation, if your teammate, normally what your teammate in this spot should do is rotate a bit over here between the mid boost and this boost pad. And if you pass it, you can pass it on this whole side of the field, and he will have it. So touch it in the general direction, and it's fine. So your teammate's fucked up in this situation. By like, this guy should never go for this because he's under the ball, and it's like really difficult for him to basically get up straight up. This guy basically thought it was his ball because he played it up. That's not how Rocket League works. But yeah, he probably went for it because he thought it was his ball, but it's fine. Nice rotation. Yeah, you cut a bit of the rotation here, but it was also because your teammate was driving a little far back. But your teammate, oh, I press another button. Your teammate at this moment is turning like this. If you are also turning like this, you're both going for the same ball. What you can do in this situation, just if you see he's turning or think he's turning because it's like 3-3, everyone is turning for every ball, that's fine. You can just go back post and stay there and see what happens with the next play, because like he is rotating and you will almost always instantly challenge the ball. Normally, I think it's better for you to go for it, actually, because you're already up to speed and he has to make a 180 turn. But to rank up from plat to like diamond, I think it's necessary for you to support your teammates, and even if that means like letting them go for the ball a bit more in this scenarios, that's probably the better play. But I don't hate on this play because yeah, you got it.
Yeah, I was just worried that no one would challenge it and they'd flick it right over us.
Yeah, fair. Yep, good spacing. Yeah, right. You in this spot you can basically always like the turning away from the play to make a play towards the front is really great. But after that, when the ball went to there, you turned this way. Like if you turned the other way, this teammate could have come behind you, this guy in the middle, and you could have set up a play, but you drove backwards. So he had to have a lot of time to go for this ball.
Okay. Was that like a too risky of a challenge to go for?
Not necessarily. I think you're the one that's supposed to go for this, because like your teammate can only challenge it from the side, and if he just goes back, he will have every shot this guy takes. So if you just jump in front of it, he will have the ball, but he chooses to challenge. I think that's part of the problem in platinum and a bit lower ranks. Like everybody doesn't really know when to just let your teammates do their things. So in this case, you probably should have gone for it. So it's fine. Yeah, nice. Nice, low 50. Because your teammates are like on the left side of the field here, you can push up a little bit more in this case. If you push up a little bit more, your teammates will understand like, alright, he wants to go for this ball and I'm going back. Because like he's coming from the side, so he won't have a good challenge. And if you push up a bit, then it's like half going, no, not going. Like this guy wanted to go for it, and in the end he saw you going for it, so that's why he went back. But if you had gone instantly, he would have been almost behind you already.
Okay.
If you know what I mean.
So if we could go back a little bit.
Yeah.
So usually in these situations, one of two things happen. I guess they cleared it, so I can't read the play, I guess, as well as I should. But sometimes what'll happen is they'll both get dunked because they're on top of each other.
Right.
That's why I sort of turned back.
Right.
But I guess if I could have read the play better, I would have known that they would have cleared it. So
yeah, and also if they get dunked in this scenario, like the only like you can almost always turn to the right already, because like this guy, if you get dunked, if this guy gets dunked, he will probably go back, and you can also go back. It will be kind of awkward rotation when you go like this, but normally your teammate will have a clear, and if he doesn't, it's not gonna end up in your goal instantly from this side.
okay,
So you don't have to play this defensive.
all right.
And here you could have been a bit faster to the ball. Right? Yeah, and in this situation, I don't know if like I haven't played at platinum level for a long time, so I don't know if they are passing this often, but normally in high level gameplay, this guy would definitely pass it to the back corner here, so you can always turn.
Okay.
But I don't know if that happens a lot. If he,
Not usually.
all right, but if he doesn't, in a case you turn this way, like he will hit it. Like he's not that bad that he won't hit this ball. So he probably clears it like to this side, and if he clears it to that side, he can follow it up himself. This guy can follow up, and you just right back. So if the pass doesn't come, you can just insta turn and go back to rotation. But if it goes here, you're not there.
Makes sense.
Yeah, that's fine to go for.
My wall play isn't the best. Something I need to work on.
Yeah, wall play is also very useful to get better at. I don't really know. Yeah.
I like that. I think it was the Clean Bangers training pack that you shared.
Yeah.
There was a lot of wall play shots in that, and I really liked that because I got to work on those.
Yeah, that training pack is really helpful to just get a feel for like when the ball is coming off the wall and you have to jump towards it. Like it's really good for every level actually. So nice that you learned. Yeah. It's nice. Jump. It's also good. Landing a bit unfortunate. Yeah, I don't know why your teammate drove backwards there, but that's fine. And normally you probably like this guy, the only thing he can do is bang it on this wall, or straight on that, but he's probably not gonna do it. Are you comfortable on the walls, like to if you drive up the wall and the ball comes to the wall, to just hit it, like just
Yeah.
not jump off the wall, but just hit it.
Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah, right. So in this situation, it's probably easier for you to drive up this wall. So if it comes to this wall or that wall, you'll clear it, and if he shoots it on that, you can instant turn and try to save it. But I don't dislike your play here.
Okay. Yeah, I think going up the wall would have been much easier
Yeah,
option.
because when the ball went this high, you were never gonna be able to make this. So
Okay.
basically, what you still have to do, if you know it's over you, you still have to go onto the backboard and try to. If it bounces, you're already like you're a bit behind, so you will be on the backboard when it has bounced, and then they shoot it, and then you can save it. But this ball, you're never gonna hit anymore. Not even SSLs are fast enough for it. So. Nice, looking where your teammates are.
A bit of an awkward
Yeah.
aerial.
Bit of an awkward aerial. It's also like I think you like this ball. This ball gets passed to the opponents. The only thing the opponents can do in this situation to not get scored on is this way. So what you want to do is actually just read the play like, all right, if they pinch it towards our net, our teammate should have it, because that's his job to defend the net because he's third man. And if it goes that way, I should have it. So you basically just want to boost here, because the ball is most definitely gonna end up onto this wall, and then you can contest this guy, and you could have even been on the wall. But maybe that's a little bit difficult for now. But in the future, you really want to see that they're going to have a 50. It's only going two ways, back towards your goal, and your teammates should have it, or it's going onto the wall.
Okay.
And that's an unfortunate goal. Nice. Nice. Oh. That went wrong.
That occasionally happens in Plat.
Yeah, it's difficult because it's not yours to say like who has to go, so they have to figure it out by themselves. If they don't go, yeah, that's not your fault. They score.
Actually, so can we go back a bit? I have a question
Yeah, sure.
about a play.
Behind
So,
this one, or
a little bit after this, I was right next to their goal. Right before that. All right, so
Here.
after I hit this ball, right? So right here, how should I take this 50? Because I don't want it to pinch out towards my net.
Yeah, you can
What's-
basically just jump and have the underside of your car facing the ball and a bit of the wall. Like I can maybe show it 1 second. Oh yeah, that's the thing from replays. I can't go to free play. If you're in this spot, you basically want to jump like this. So
Okay.
like when you do this, it's not going to go in your goal, and you have a big hitbox to save the ball. So if you jump in like this, you probably won't have a big chance of saving that. But I guess you should try to do it like that and just grab the boost and turn back.
Okay. Because I never knew how to take those 50s right there. Because sometimes it pop out towards our goal. Sometimes it go behind. It go all over the place.
Yeah,
So I was never sure what to do.
you because you came from the wall a bit like this. I'm gonna put the wall. You came from the wall like this, and the only thing you should never do is 50 it like this, that it pinches into your neck. All the other 50s are fine in this case. Even just driving past it and not hit it at all and flick 2 times and just being rotation back is also fine. You don't even have to go for that 50. But never let it be a pinch to your net, basically.
Okay.
That's actually the only thing you shouldn't do, and all the other things are fine.
All right.
Where were we? Around here?
Yeah. It's right there.
Nice, going up for this. Yeah, right. In these situations, it's definitely. Oh, right. Back again. This is definitely your ball to go for. Your teammate should rotate back, but he isn't. So you did everything right in this play, but your teammate didn't. So.
Okay. Then I can hit it.
Yeah, what you probably should do in these situations, you can see here, the only thing he can do is bang it on net and shoot it to your corner. If he shoots it on your net, you won't even save this ball, and you turned towards like you thought he was gonna hit it here. But if he had shot it on net, you have to turn like this and save it. If we go a little bit back. A little bit back. You were right here. You haven't turned yet. So it's maybe unnatural, but you can even go a bit farther out of the play. Because if he's gonna bang it on net, you will have an approach from the side towards the ball. You can clear it into your corner. And if he goes to there, you can drive further. But if you go to this position, it's really difficult for you to hit it to the side. So even
Okay.
rotate out a little bit more towards this side of the field, or if you really want to, really try and dive in the inside. And if he clears it over you, you can come from this side. But because your teammate is here, I would probably go for the outside line.
All right.
And because you turned, you basically have to turn again and again to save this ball. And it ended up being a goal. But basically, your teammate and you were both kind of out of position. Yeah, this is basically a half commit. What you're doing here is like you're boosting towards the wall, and you don't really know what to do. Like you probably think maybe my teammate is gonna have it, then you're in the right spot. If he is gonna take it up the wall, you can go up the wall as well. So you did everything right by going in this direction, but you stopped boosting. And after you stopped boosting, you still drove to their half. So you basically didn't really do anything in this play. And then you drove backwards. If you
Okay.
if you go forward, you really want to turn the other way because wait 1 second, I'm gonna play it. You see the field? Yeah, if you had rotated out, your teammates can go for it, and you could have gotten behind them. But if you backflip here, your teammates aren't able to go for it because you're going for it, and you're never gonna get a good touch towards their net. You can only hit it towards your own net or be annoying to them. But your teammates can get it to the other side. And now your teammate is standing still. And then that being goal. Oh, it doesn't.
Yeah, I don't know how they missed that.
Nice. And you score. That's great.
We got very lucky.
Yeah, that was kind of lucky. Nice kickoff.
I can never read those corner bounces.
Yeah, if the ball goes like this, you definitely did great by driving a bit to the right. You can even drive a bit more to the right and really come from the side. Because now you came from here, and the bounce is very awkward. But if you had driven a bit more out and faster in, you would have been here, and the ball was perfectly aligned for you to shoot. So if you take a little bit more space, you can shoot it easier because you give yourself more time to let the ball bounce. Because you can see this guy is never going to hit this ball, and the defenders are nowhere near. So yeah, just give yourself a little bit more time. Nice, going up for the ball. Ooh, nice shot. Really great.
That's, I think, my best shot I've ever made.
Yeah, actually great. Great. Nice. Alright. You did great on the wall. Everything is fine. But don't rotate like this. You have 74 boost. So you're fine on boost. You don't have to take their corner boost. You can, of course. But try and rotate out like this. Your teammate, I think this guy is closest. You will go for it. After that, he will go for it, and then you're already back. So if you rotate into the play, like the play is going that way, these guys are rotating like this, and if you go in the opposite direction, that fucks up all the rotations. So you basically want to turn in a clockwise direction from this point of view to get to the throw.
Okay.
You eventually did, so that's good. I think you did great. Nice, trying to pass.
I accidentally got in his way.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, also here, you're not gonna do anything here. Teammate can go for it. So, like, it's not really a big problem if you go here and then to the middle. But if you go in a bigger circle towards the middle, you would have more speed when being behind him, because now you have to go like this, and otherwise you can go like this, and even a bigger circle. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So
yeah, I understand.
You basically want to give yourself more momentum in every play. If you go towards this ball, you're not going to do anything. Then you go to the left, and now you have no speed. Or your teammates fucked up. It's an awkward play.
Yeah, I thought he was gonna go cover the net, which is why I try to go around at third.
Yeah, this is fine. Yeah, alright. If the ball ever gets cleared into their half, so like right at this moment, you instantly want to use your not all your 48 boost, but the ball is gonna end up here. This guy is probably not gonna read the bounce. Maybe he does, but that doesn't matter. Just use like 10 boost, 15 boost, go there or go there. I probably prefer there, but like get up to speed because the ball is going into their half. So if it sometimes plays out very fast and it suddenly goes in front of their goal, you are still here. But if you flick now, maybe the play develops and you will be here. But you're a bit slow here on acknowledging like you have a big attack here. So you could have been here already.
Okay.
Yes, nice. Go quick for it. You were first man. Yeah, good rotation. Yeah, a bit late and hesitant, but still good that you went for it. Yeah, right. This is a bit of like more really into detail of the play. But if you jump off the wall here, you can wave dash. That doesn't really matter. But keep up your pace by driving to the right and then to the left. So you have a bigger turning circle, so you keep up more speed. But what you did now was like this, and you don't have a lot of speed. So if you go like that,
Okay.
you have much more speed.
Okay.
I think it's also maybe great if you, in the next few days or like try to do free play without any boost and try to like get from some places to some places as fast as possible, like with use supersonic, flicking to this boost and then drive back. After this replay I'll show you because now you have no speed, and if you would have been as fast as you could have been, you actually could have been here already.
Okay. Okay. That makes sense.
This is fine. Good rotation. Yeah, this
So I thought he was gonna go for it. It's why I checked to see where he went.
yeah, it definitely was his goal about to go for. And I don't know why he didn't.
And so I got surprised when he didn't jump for it, and now I'm stuck over here.
Yeah, this is fine. The play was a bit awkward. What I probably would have done is like acknowledge like, all right, this is their ball now. It's going there, and he's gonna go for it. My teammate is now over here. My other teammate is over here. Actually, turn away from the play here, and let your other teammates figure it out, and you be back before the shot even comes. And because if you go for it here, your other teammate maybe even also goes for this ball, and you probably both get beaten because this ball is very annoying. So if you're not gonna hit this ball, or think it's probably a difficult ball to go for, just don't go and just rotate back, because it's better for you to not go and be out of the play and fuck up a bit of rotation, because you turn to the left here and then you randomly, well, not randomly, but you jump. That's fine. But maybe your teammate who's all the way in the net also jumps for this because he thinks like, nobody of my teammates can go for it. But if you went back, your car language was like, all right, yeah, he's gonna go away, so I can go. But now both of your teammates were probably very hesitant to go for the ball.
Okay. That makes sense.
Yeah. I can go into replay for a second. Yeah, like with like a little bit of boost, like with 12, if the ball suddenly, I can't, like, if the ball suddenly ends up here, you can, like, if you're like up this speed, so not very fast, you can basically just use 12 boost, instant flick, and you're supersonic. And you can even grab 2 pads, but that's unnecessary. Just like with 12 boost or something, just use it all, flick, flick, and you're supersonic. And just try to, like, in the situation you were like here, try to flick, grab the boost, and rotate out. See?
Okay.
So like, if you're rotating out and you know you're, if this is their net and you're here with not that much boost, but your teammates are on that side of the field, you can rotate out like this. That's actually what you should do, or you can go there if you know they're gonna attack very fast. But you should really go use a lot of boost to get supersonic, and then just collect all the boost you can get after that. So use some boost to get supersonic faster, and after that you can go into the play again.
Okay.
Basically. Right. Oh.
I wanted to pass it over to him because
Yeah.
I saw that he was on that side.
Yeah,
But I guess he just didn't see it.
that was great. That was great. That's fine. You wrote it out. That's good. That's also great. Yeah, nice. Very nice. Nice. Coming back on defense. Making a big circle. Keeping up your speed. The teammates didn't go, so you can go. Great so far. Yeah, this play was perfectly fine. And now, again, it's fine for you to rotate out like this slow. But what you can do is use like 15 boost, flip, and you're supersonic. And you can grab like 2 pads and you have 100 boost again.
So I was sort of hoping he'd be able to, I guess, get a challenge, and maybe if he 50'd it out, I'd turn in, which is why it's kind of slow. Do you think it would have been better for me to just go straight to third?
You have a good point there. Does that happen a lot? Like,
sometimes I feel like if he got the challenge in, half the time it does sort of pop out towards mid.
Yeah, fair. That's a fair point. But at the moment he didn't get the 50, you should have instant flip then.
Okay, yeah.
And,
makes sense.
And then you were supersonic. So like now, if the ball goes here, it's still very, if you would have been in this spot, it would still be very risky to go for it because the opponent is right here. So he can maybe intercept it and score. But in that situation, it was actually fine to indeed lurk a bit upfield. And if you didn't get it, just use, again, 10 boost or 15 boost, flick, and you're supersonic. You can make a wide rotation and get behind him.
Okay.
Yeah, nice rotating behind. Yeah, you and your teammate here were a bit in the same spot. Like, you gave him space by not driving to here. So basically at this point you decided my teammate is gonna go. If you decide I'm gonna go, you should turn instantly. Basically,
Okay.
with your car language, you have to say like, I'm gonna go or you're gonna go. Like if you go like this and then turn, your teammate is like, whose ball is it? And if you
Okay.
hear closely, he's like right here. He's right beside you, and you can even hear it in the replay. And now again, he's again right here, and that's the reason why he jumped here.
Okay. Should I have? Was it the right decision to turn away at the beginning, or should I have gone a second man, like even before?
Um, and
So, right here, should I have followed him, or
yeah,
should I have turned back?
I would probably when you looked at the play, you looked at him, and him. When you saw this guy, you could probably just think, all right, I'm gonna head out and let my teammate go for it. So when you follow your teammate at this point, you're not gonna actually do something here because your teammate will go. If you also go, that's perfectly fine because you have a third man. But it's probably indeed better for your teammate to go from here and you go back.
Okay.
So this guy already maybe fucks a bit with rotations to go for this again. But if he beats this guy, then it's perfectly fine again. Then you're third man, like you've turned like this guy turns like this, and this guy is right here. So then you're
Okay.
attacking again. But because you saw your teammate there, you probably should have turned back. This is fine. Yeah, great. Nice, looking where your teammate are. Always helpful. Yeah, you had the right idea to go for this. But what you maybe could have done, if the timing was right, and I don't know, in the replay, it's always a bit off. But you can always like go a bit back and try to boom this ball or 50 it with him. Because if you play it into the wall like this, it's really difficult to get it like where you want it to go. And it's probably gonna bounce up this wall in field and go to the opponents right here.
Okay.
But yeah, that's maybe a bit difficult. And here you don't want to hit the ball. And you did great. Alright, if the ball ever ends up like suddenly going towards your net here, you don't have to rotate back immediately. Like the ball is going that way, but like in 1 second, the ball is not going to be in your net and you have to save it. Like the ball can maybe be in your net in 3 seconds. So if you turn like this, make a big circle, the ball is going to end up like here, you're here, you're here, you're here. So like if you half step here, it's fine, but you can make a bigger circle and keep up your speed a bit more. Do you understand?
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Because half flipping is fine if it's the only option to get back the quickest, but you didn't need the time to be back quick. So half flipping is faster in the short run, but if you have the time to get back, you almost never wanna. You just wanna rotate out, and you would have been positioned like this, and
Okay.
maybe again into the play. But for now, it's fine. Just awkward with your teammate. Yeah, right. Here again, the ball ended up here, you got bumped, and you're backwards here. You should know your teammate is here and your other teammate is over here, like into the net, and one is almost here, and this guy is driving away. So your team has the time to take this ball up the field, so you probably just can go lurk midfield and rotate back if the ball gets cleared, or rotate forward. But you make
Okay.
almost a 180 turn here with no speed, so you're not gonna do anything with this ball really. So
Okay.
if you have to make it 180 turn, you have to think twice, like, all right, I'm doing this because no one else is close. Yeah, basically that, or I'm making a 180 turn because I have to get a low 50, otherwise it's going to be in my net or something.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't know my teammate was there. I don't usually play with in-game sound on. And even if I do, it's hard for me to tell based on sound where they are. That's why I sort of turn my camera around a lot.
Yeah, fair. That's pretty good. But even if you don't know they're there, they should be here, because the play was
Okay.
going to the right side. You didn't see any teammates over here, so they're not driving in this direction. They're always driving in this direction right now. So even if they are not close to the ball, even if they're not close at all, you should still just let them turn and get ready to defend, because like, even if you turn here and he tries to boom it because no one's close, you will still get beat because you have to make a 180 turn here probably. Because the ball is going
Okay.
up the wall, he only has to go like this and you have to go like that.
Okay. So I'm back. I'm backing up again. I should have turned around
Yeah, indeed.
instead of.
If the ball goes that way, this guy is gonna rotate that way, your other teammate is gonna rotate this way, so you want to be around here. So you can just rotate out to the left, and you'll be in the middle. Yeah, good that you saw that. Alright, this is almost perfect spacing. But if the ball ends up here, you will always be faster because you're already closer. What you can do to make it easier for yourself, just make a far wider turn. Even if that results in a 50, you're driving so close to the ball, and now you give yourself space. So you're driving towards the ball and then giving yourself space. But if you went like this, you would have been in a much easier spot to hit this there, and now you have a really difficult angle
Okay.
to hit this ball.
I think what I'm. So because you said it multiple times now, so I think I sometimes drive to the ball and then try to make the adjustment instead of making the adjustment earlier.
Yeah,
The turn.
Rocket League is actually all about like reading the play for a couple of seconds. So if you see here, the ball is gonna end up in your corner, you can just like drive straight here, and you should just, like, with a lot of experience, you know you're faster in every scenario here. So you just make it easier for yourself to just make a big turn and then clear it, instead of driving towards the ball instantly and then go in a circle.
Okay.
Because you did it like 2 times actually. Like, here you turn left again, and after that, it was fine. Nice. I would try to get a little bit more flicks in. Like, you have 100 boost here, so you don't need to be supersonic all the time, but try to like boost this part, flick, and you'll be here supersonic. And even if you are not needed here on supersonic, you can rotate back and get into the play and be here, for example. So like
Okay.
boost a bit, flick, and you're supersonic around the middle of the field. You probably even can flick in that direction. You're a bit, and your teammate, I don't know if he goes, but like this is absolutely your boss to go for, and he should rotate back. Your other teammate is coming. You should go. I don't know if that happens. Your teammate grabs the boost. It's not a perfect rotation. It's fine.
Oops.
Yeah, it happens.
I try to control that, which is I wanted to take a soft touch, but I instead popped it above me, which is not what I was going for.
Yeah, that's just trial and error. Just playing more, basically. Mechanics can always be improved. So yeah, your teammate shouldn't go for this. But if you see your teammate go for it, you probably only want to go if you really know I'm gonna be your first of all these 4 people. Like these 4 people, if you're gonna be your first, you want to go. If you think it's gonna be an ugly 50 and your teammate is going for this ball, you probably just want to turn back like this or turn back like this. In this case, it doesn't really matter.
Okay.
But like, yeah, good, you went for it because you were faster than everybody else. But it was good to point out your teammate shouldn't be there.
Okay.
Nice, going for the bump. Play.
So should I have turned around onto that sooner?
Actually, no, because your one teammate is here and your other teammate is here, so you actually shouldn't even have turned here. So
Okay.
if you just rotate to the mid boost with your 45 boost, you can be in the middle of the field again with 100 boost, or go towards mid boost, go to the middle, and if the ball ends up there, you can go back again. So
Okay.
turning here again makes you make a 180 turn, and your teammate is already pointed this direction. I haven't even seen him, but he's probably. Let me take a look at him. 1 second. Right, I'm gonna look at your teammate. Yeah, so your teammate is going full speed at this ball. He's a bit far back, that's true. But he has a lot of speed. So if you go for this, he has to kill all his momentum and drive back again. And
Okay, I should have just rotated out.
yeah. In this scenario, you probably should have rotated out. But going for it is also not terrible because you could have scored it. But if your teammate was a bit closer, it would have definitely been his shot.
Okay.
And your teammate is probably now right behind you. Yeah,
He turned away because I went.
Yeah.
So that should have been his ball.
Yeah, so
that he was supposed to go for.
yeah, so your teammate should have been here. This guy should have rotated out like this, and you should have rotated out like this, probably.
Okay.
But this is also fun for now. So, nice. Oh, you're looking at that.
Are we going back to my point of view?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, alright. The ball gets cleared here. So again, try to get into your head. The ball gets cleared. Use your 45 boost. Like, go for this boost, maybe grab that one or grab this one. And just use your like 20 boost or something and flick. and you get faster to the play.
Okay, so that's why I looked to the left. Actually, I thought the person who just rotated behind me, because of his speed, would turn in instantly. That's why I was a little slower.
Yeah,
But I
that's
think
that's
this
true.
was supposed to be my ball.
Um,
Was it supposed to be my ball? If he did, if or should
uh,
he have gone? Technically,
he technically, probably he should have gone because you were defending low speed and he was like going with a flick and speed towards his corner boost. So he should have turned instantly when he saw this boomer, but he probably was in car cam to look at where the boost was. So he probably didn't see it.
okay,
But he should have indeed rotated out, but still you could have flicked towards the play, then look to the left, and if he went, you can turn around and lurk at the mid boost and he can challenge the ball in their corner.
okay,
So still you have to use boost here, flick a bit, and get right here, and then try and tell if it's my ball or it's his ball.
okay.
And now you could have had the ball already. And you missed, but that's just
And
mechanical.
I missed.
Yeah, nothing you can do there. Yeah, your teammate shouldn't have rotated in front of you. Great try on the pass.
I don't know what I was doing there.
Yeah, it's fine. Nice. Yeah, here again, like the play is probably like this guy is much closer to the ball than this guy. So probably what you want to do in this situation, instant turn for a big clear. Or turning like this for a big clear, because he's probably not gonna boom it so fast you will not have it when you turn like this. But if you're right here now, you have a much easier time to get to this ball. But you're standing still a bit. So you have like far less time to get to this ball. That's why you have to clear to the side, because otherwise you wouldn't have reached it. Yeah,
I think if the ball is a little far away, because my what I'm playing on is my laptop, and because it's so slow, my graphics is all the way down. So if it's far away, it's sometimes hard for me to see what they're doing,
yeah,
and
okay.
I think that's something I need to also work on because I can't tell when they're about to clear it, or sometimes.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that's probably very difficult then to just see if you have to go back or not. But standing still in that situation from 15 seconds ago is never the option.
Okay.
So you basically, in that situation, if we see that the car was here and the clear came from there, you basically always instantly want to turn because you just want to keep up momentum. And it didn't really matter in what direction in that case. Standing still is never the option,
Okay.
basically. Nice, great pass. Teammates work there. That's fine. But what you can do in these situations is hit the ball and jump at like if you jump here towards where the ball is gonna be, the ball is gonna roll into you, and you avoid the demo, and you get the boost. But that's maybe a bit difficult still.
Okay.
But if you jump here and angle your car with the nose towards this side and your back towards that side, so you basically want to land on this wall with the ball, then you won't get demoed in this situation. But that's probably a bit harder to execute than to know what to do. It's fine to go for that. It wasn't really your ball, but it's fine. Nice try. Yeah, now you're rotating out. You could have had a lot more speed here again. It's like you land and you did wave dash, so you know how to do that. If you flick instantly after this with like 5 boosts, you're supersonic. But except
Okay.
you turned, didn't use any boost. You like were hesitant on getting that boost. Like you have to make a decision like, right, going for the boost, or not going for the boost, or I'm gonna flip towards this side, and then it's ending up here, so I can turn again.
Okay. So I could have hit that if I didn't flip at that moment, right? I could have tried to make a shot.
Here, yeah,
Yeah.
that's also a big thing. If you know there's gonna be 50, you never want to flick at the moment there's 50 and you don't know where it's gonna end up. If you know the 50 is gonna end up in a certain position, you can flip towards that place. But if you don't know if the ball is gonna go over the wall or like going there, because like the teammates came from this direction, so it's not going instantly into your net probe.
Okay.
So you can always wait when the 50 is happening, and when the 50 happens, instantly use like 10 boost and flick.
Okay. Did I cut rotation there? A little bit back. So I wanted to get the bump or demo on this guy, which is why I was chasing him. But then,
Yeah,
or should I have instantly rotated?
yeah. Probably
But
in this case, I would just let my teammates go for this and rotate out. But going for the bump is not really bad. It's actually fine, and you needed this boost, so you committed basically to cutting rotation here. But if you commit to cutting rotation here, you should just let your teammate go, because like the ball is going this way, you're driving that way. So the only thing you can do is make a power slide insta turn and drive up this wall like this, and maybe contest the next ball. But this guy's already driving this direction, so you probably can just drive over the backboard or try to, yeah, it's really an annoying angle with all that blue.
okay.
So you can cut between them, like he's ending up here, he's ending up here, you can go between them. And definitely don't turn, so that's fine. Like this
Okay.
case is a bit of a rotation cut because he is just on the ball, your teammate is behind him, and you're double committing for this ball.
Okay.
So if you just went back and got him behind your other teammate, you could like go like this to the middle, and then again go to the middle. Like you wanted to defend this clear, so you would turn, but now you can go back to the middle. But if you go for this, it's fine because you were earlier, but it is justification. But your teammates double committed and missed, and your teammate shouldn't have gone for that, but it's fine. Yeah, right here, you're again, you did great by flipping, but if you used a little bit more boost, like flipped out here and used a little bit of boost, and then did the car cam, picked up a little pads, you were gonna be much quicker in this play, and now the ball can only go like here, or he's gonna take it to the wall or take it to this side. But if he goes to the middle, you can just basically be supersonic at this point and drive in a big side, a big circle, and challenge it from the side. But you're like a bit like, and if you go like a big circle, like this or like this, you will be in a bit better spot to turn, because now you have to make a 180 sharp turn. And if you had like gone a bit wider on where the ball is going to end up, probably here, and you rotate out like this, the ball ends up going there. But if you rotate it out like this, you can still go in a big circle and run it out.
Okay.
So like because you are up speed at that point, you can make big circles happen a lot quicker.
Sorry if you hear my
Oh,
dog in the background.
that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, again, here you're standing still and even driving backwards because you didn't know what the play was going to do. But what you want to do in these situations, you have 100 boost and you're almost standing still, so that's not ideal. What you basically want to do is basically try keeping up speed and rotate a bit like this and then a bit like to here and then attack from the middle.
Okay.
Or when the ball ends up going that way, you make a big turn and you can go back. But if you like lurk here, you have no speed to go for the next ball. You have to use 50 boost for the next challenge. But if you're already up to speed, you have used that 50 boost already, that's true. Or like 20. But you're already up to speed, so you're a bit quicker in the play. So you could have been right here and challenge this ball from the side. But this is also fine for now. And that's game. And that was game. Right. Yeah. Basically try to I'm by the way not gonna do replay 3. Everybody is like taking a lot longer than I expected. Like I do half an hour about every replay.
That's fine. We already went way over the amount of time that we had. So thank you for those extra minutes.
Yeah, no problem. Just try to get into the mechanics on the wall, like the clean bangers is for you especially, I think, very good. And yeah, basically just try to rotate a bit more out and keeping up your momentum a bit more. Like maybe in the next few games, look at your gameplay and then think like, where can I be supersonic at this point? Do I have to drive in bigger circles? Did I do it right? Did I do it wrong? Because your rotations, on the most part, are pretty decent. You should just rotate back post. You're doing that pretty fine. And especially when you look at your teammates, just think like they should be in the right position at this point to go for the ball. You can just go into the perfect rotation or perfect rotation in the rotation you think you should be. And if the teammate isn't there, it's not your fault if you get scored. But hammer on it like you get in the perfect position, and if you rank up, your teammates will be in the perfect position. Sometimes, like sometimes GC3s also are not in the perfect position, but yeah.
All right. Thank you for all the advice and tips.
No problem. I hope you learn a thing or two, and good luck in your next games.
Thanks.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.